The satisfying end of TikTok's stupidest criminal. So this TikTok bragged about his earnings and being uncancelable. Uncancelable.
Uncancelable.
Let him figure it out, guys. He's a big boy.
I got my big boy pants on today.
I see why I thought he was too famous to be arrested.
Put both your hands out the window.
I don't know who I am.
Yet his 1.4 million followers failed to help anything, as TikTok's dumbest criminal has been in jail for almost a full year.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to pause so early, but imagine getting arrested and saying,
You know who I am.
that's crazy.
That's like you saying it, bro. And
My ego would have to skyrocket for that to happen.
Especially after having like 1 million TikTok followers. Like that's
1 million TikTok followers is not even a lot.
It's not.
1 million TikTok followers?
That's a lot.
that's not a lot.
No, I mean, would you rather have 1 million TikTok followers or 1 million YouTube followers?
TikTok probably.
Yeah, probably TikTok, yeah.
Okay.
Was employed before TikTok.
Had a job. I worked at McDonald's.
Yet a family member exposed him, stating he worked there for a week and showed up one day and they were like, why are you here? He found out the previous day he showed up to work so high on Xanax that he got fired and he didn't remember any of it.
You don't remember?
That's crazy.
Thankfully for Wyatt, however, a work ethic wasn't needed for his genre of TikTok content, simply being a feminine man who wasn't.
You see the background video of him with the dog?
Yeah, when you see him begging up and down.
What did this guy get famous for, bro?
I want to see his page now. I'm curious.
I know, but I don't know if like TikTok took it down though.
Oh.
If I had a girlfriend, hair, nails, new bag.
Ooh, I like him.
I hate this guy already.
I want to take care of my girl. I'll be so proud to have a girlfriend,
Why he has a dent in the middle of his chest?
and I want to be obsessed with her.
That was his very first TikTok, and it gained over 8 million views, fueled by people wondering if he was actually telling the truth. Icy Wyatt fed into this to achieve a repeat audience, with videos as simple as people who don't understand that I can be femme and still like girls, giving him hundreds of thousands of likes. Wyatt funneled this attention into bingo gambling sponsorships.
And this dude is a criminal? He's the stupidest criminal?
He a thug.
What do you guys think he did?
I think it has to do with a gun.
Ooh.
A gun is crazy. You think this little dude is holding a gun ever in his life?
I am the king of bingo. I am the king of gambling.
And then scolded
The
the
king.
audience because they weren't as rich as him.
I make $800,000 a month year. You're not even near my tax bracket. Google me. You can see my net worth.
Google me.
Maybe Wyatt had an ego as he'd previously been in jail.
And I've been to jail like multiple times.
Why would you state that? Like,
Oh, that's a nice flex.
that's not a flex, bro.
Which the audience quickly realized he most definitely deserved. Because a user named KD Nail Artistry uploaded a TikTok explaining she was the one who did Wyatt's nails, and he agreed to pay me from the start at a price of $200 for 3 different sessions.
3 different sessions for nails? Is that real?
Yeah, why 3? Why would you need so many sessions?
Well, rather than paying, he wrote me a check from a closed bank account. He also knew I was in nail school at the time, so not only was Wyatt a total scumbag, but it also seemed he wasn't as rich as he professed. Despite this, Wyatt only kept on bragging.
Gee, I sure do look like the disappointment of the family. But isn't it funny how I make the most money? Sit down.
All those are Chinese bags.
Yeah.
Off AliExpress.
Definitely for sure.
Wait, he can afford AliExpress stuff, but he can't afford nails?
$200 nails that he wanted.
$200.
Isn't AliExpress stuff cheap? Isn't that why you buy it? What do you mean if you can't afford AliExpress stuff?
Yeah, but that was a lot of AliExpress stuff. A lot of $4 items.
That's like $16 right there.
You'll get much further in life by cutting off all the toxic people and focusing on becoming the main character. Wyatt seemingly went against his own advice and began dating a girl named Moore, with whom he started to spend irresponsible amounts of money.
Okay, so baby got her Benz. Hey, you know, I had to get me one too. Stop playing. We some Benz babies now.
They cannot be poor if they're flexing Mercedes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a rented car. Maybe they're...
But it's wrapped. Look at it. It's wrapped for him.
I want a Mercedes.
Wait, Oof might be cooking the rented out.
Yeah, but that's still expensive.
They could probably make the money back in like a TikTok or two, you know?
From a TikTok?
Business expense, you know what I mean?
There's no money in TikTok.
His Mercedes wrapped in hot pink, while Moore's Mercedes was crashed within a month, introducing everyone to Wyatt's terrible driving history. He had to move out of California solely because of driving offenses.
The reason why I went to Florida was because I couldn't drive here. I had like so many traffic tickets and like driving on suspended license, DUIs, everything. So I went to Florida and I got my license.
That's not a what?
That is a flex, bro. Keep it a buck.
Dude, that is not a flex. You don't want to be talking about that. You're unable to drive.
I mean, he flexes about everything.
Dude, that's...
I'm unable to drive.
But Ali, is it because you don't have a license or you literally are incapable of driving?
I don't have a license.
So that's different. He has a license and he's still doing this. That's crazy.
Now, who gave him that license, though? That's crazy.
Upload an old video of his own road rage incident, trying to look tough with the title "Don't Play With Me TF." Wyatt was clearly proud of being a terrible human.
And normally I'm not that nice. Normally it doesn't matter who you are. I will be like, shut the f up. I don't want to hear about that.
Whoa.
Please stop talking about that.
He's the king of not nice.
I think your life goes downhill once you get a face tattoo.
Yes, Ox.
Whoa.
Sucks. You should get a face tattoo.
I am. What's the issue?
You should get a teardrop.
Oh, like two teardrops right next to my eye, right?
My dad has one of those.
Oh.
Is your dad a killer, Ali?
I don't know.
Audience a tour of his house, but it was specifically on this house's front walkway that he'd kick his girlfriend out by throwing away all of her possessions. Wyatt claimed the video was posted accidentally and the couple quickly reconciled, but the pink Mercedes seen back in the tour was about to be another.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Hawk tour? Hawk tour?
Hawk 2 I mentioned.
Oh my god, Hawk tour?
Hawk 1 says to Hawk 2.
I hate you guys.
Wait, what's wrong now, Wait? You don't like Hawk 2?
I hate you.
I thought you loved it, remember?
I hate you.
Wait, you don't like Hawk 2?
Shut up! Play the video!
But before we do that, you should subscribe right now. Or I'm gonna see you in your dreams tonight. Subscribe.
In the tour was about to be another problem. 25 days after getting the car, he'd post this TikTok looking all bruised and battered, which came with a tweet reading, "I'm gonna get some rest and try and recover. My face is in so much pain and the rest of my body." Wyatt then gave some context. He claimed that 2 white hillbillies attacked him unprovoked.
I was hate
Cap.
crimed in Florida. I was attacked by 2 men. My car was stuck between like a Chick-fil-A line. They backed me in so that they could both come out and come on either side of my car and attack me.
Describe like what they looked like older men,
Big,
like our age.
fat hillbilly in like a white pickup truck.
Sounds like
what they
Cap.
look like. And I'm in a pink Mercedes with this type of nails.
Yeah.
And when he called to report the hate crime, police beat him further because he didn't take off his seatbelt.
Gosh, should I do a story time about how I got ripped out my Mercedes and my ass beat for trying to take my seatbelt off when they tell me to get out the car?
Wyatt had filmed his own snippet of the incident.
I can't take the seatbelt off? You need to show some respect.
That's crazy.
Posting only what made him look like a victim, with the caption, "Sunrise County Police in Broward County ambushed me in my neighborhood hours after I had called for help in a road rage incident earlier in the day. They didn't send anyone to help me, but came to my house hours later and held me at gunpoint. This is not okay."
What?
I don't think that's what happened.
Yeah, I don't believe him, bro.
I don't either.
He's playing the victim for sure.
Well, later that day, TMZ
Oh my God, they called
posted
it.
their own article. TikTok star Icy Wyatt arrested for battery on police officer,
Ooh,
which clarified
what?
he was
You
booked
serious?
on Monday night for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, 1
So
count
we
of
know
battery
why.
on an officer,
You
and
dumb.
1 count of resisting arrest. Wyatt's innocence was suddenly in question, yet he continued to claim I was the victim. This was in self-defense, also adding I didn't batter the police. I was handed my phone, and then another officer ripped it out of my hand, and because I didn't release it right away, he said I assaulted him.
Yeah,
Nah, that must be Cap.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna trust the guy who has 80 felony driving records on his account, and I'm just gonna believe him. He said it himself, guys. Why would he lie on the internet?
Been to jail multiple times.
Why would he lie?
Yeah, why? Like, what?
This all could be a lie. This whole thing could have been fabricated.
No. See, people don't lie on the internet, though. That's the thing.
Oh, wait, you're right. No, no, you're right. I was dumb.
On TikTok, Wyatt maintained it was all police's fault.
The rumors are not true. There will be several news stories coming out soon about what actually happened. The police were in many wrongs.
Until the body cam footage was publicly released.
Oh my God, wait, this is
I wanted to do this.
Dude, please tell me they play it.
To nobody's surprise, Wyatt wasn't actually hate crimed. It began with him parked in the middle of the street, yelling at a random lady, leading the 2 white hillbillies to stand up for the woman. They politely told Wyatt to get back in the car, stop blocking traffic, to which Wyatt responded responded by pistol whipping them, throwing
Pistol whipping them?
and driving erratically in front of them.
Oh my god, that is GTA behavior.
Almost hitting a lady with her infant baby as he sped away from the scene.
Oh, but that was a nice backfire though.
In a beautiful display of stupidity, Wyatt then called police himself, reporting, "I just pulled over because somebody just tried to kill me in the car. This truck came up and tried to cut me off. So I pulled over to the next lane, and again he's trying to swerve into my lane and tried to hit the car, yet this is actually what he'd done to them."
Dude, like what's going on in their head? I don't understand.
Bro, the victim card, bro. They always think they're the victim.
This is narcissism at its finest.
LA mentality.
Lying, and then I had 4 guys jump out of the car and say, "We're gonna beat the crap out of you and stuff," failing to include that he'd pistol whipped them after. After speaking with these hillbillies, police discovered the truth, showing up at Wyatt's house to arrest him, where he'd speak the infamous line, "Y'all don't know who I am."
Yeah.
Wyatt maintained I didn't hit nobody, claiming his girlfriend was there to confirm his story.
Thanks, girlfriend.
Was she with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can talk to her when she gets here.
Moore
Talk
then
to-
showed up
talk
to
to-
tell
wait,
her
go back.
side,
He's
but it
cooking,
was
he's
later
cooking.
shown by this frame that Moore wasn't even there
It's
at the
so
time.
pink.
Wyatt's final defense of having a gun was because he drove a bright pink car who is famous online and gets messed with on the freeways all the time, as if it's been a lifelong issue, and he didn't just buy the car 4 weeks before. He added, "I have millions of followers. People make this stuff up all the time to..."
What? Yeah. Socks, that's a good excuse. If you ever get a ticket, you should show him your Roblox channel.
Should I flex how much Robux we have? Wait, is it illegal to try to bribe the officer when it's Robux?
That's a good loophole. Wait a second. You're cooking here, Socks.
We might be off to something.
I think you should rob a bank and then try it.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Hold hostages too.
Ooh.
Hold him at gunpoint too.
Ooh. I like how you guys think.
And torture them. Might as well, like.
I don't know about that. That might be a little bit too far, but like everything else, maybe that work.
To which the cop responded,
Kill him.
There we go.
prompting Wyatt to add, "I have 58 million followers." Wyatt then called the paparazzi on himself to claim the "don't you know who I am" phrase was referring to him being the one who called police.
I called the police and told them that this whole altercation
Oh yeah,
happened.
that's why.
So when they pulled up, I said, "Don't you know who I am?"
He's the one who
Don't you know who I am?
Bragging about his followers was due to his head injury.
I'm not slurring my words until they slam my head on the ground. Then I'm like, "Oh, I have 58 million followers."
Which was covered by a brand new tattoo of his girlfriend's name on his face.
Would you guys get mad at me if I tattooed your guys' name to my face?
No, I would actually love it. I want it like right on your thigh, actually.
Didn't you promise me you're gonna do like a full face tattoo on your back of me?
Well, I mean, that's already a thing. I was actually gonna get everyone's face like tattooed on my leg, like our little emotes.
Why on your leg? Why do I deserve your leg?
Wait, is my leg not enough for you?
I think I deserve higher, bro.
Higher? Dude, my leg is not good enough for you?
No, I don't want to be on your leg.
One massive joke, Wyatt was in serious trouble.
So yeah, I might be facing 20 years in prison because of this night.
20
Yet he'd
years?
still post TikToks such as this one.
All right, y'all. Do y'all think I should get this 2021 Range Rover, or should I get a G-Wagon?
Leading to many comments mocking him. If I were facing up to 20 years, I don't think looking for a new vehicle would be at the top of my list of things to do. Additionally, because Wyatt was now awaiting trial,
If I got pulled over, I could get the maximum sentence, 10 years.
leading to a TikTok beef with his very own mother.
What TikTok beef with your mom is insane, bro. What generation are we in?
She simply gave Wyatt the most obvious advice ever.
She's like, well, you know you're not supposed to be driving. If you get pulled over, you're gonna go to jail for 10 years, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, girl, can we talk about this another time?
Saying go to your mom is insane as well. I don't know what he's smoking, dude.
Like, I'm really not trying to hear about this. She's like, okay, well, I'll talk to you about it later. Then I'm like, no, I don't ever want to talk to you about it unless I bring it up because that's something that triggers me.
It's something that triggers me, guys. It triggers me.
Oh, it triggers him.
Do you think this guy is better or worse than the guy that stopped talking to his own mom because his mom didn't have enough followers for him?
That's a thing?
That's a
Nuh-uh,
thing.
you're lying.
No, I'm not lying.
I don't talk to my family.
Why not? they're irrelevant. None of them have followers.
That's wild.
What is going on in the world?
Who do you think is worse?
At least this guy still talks to his mom, I guess.
Relationship completely falling apart. They'd publicly argue back and forth about anything and everything, although Wyatt failed to take any of her advice. Because during this period of waiting for his sentence, Wyatt's stepdad proudly announced he got into an altercation and keyed a car while he was out on bail. As a result, Wyatt was rearrested to be jailed until his trial, predicting just beforehand he wouldn't be in for long.
I'm looking at probably a month's time and $10,000.
However, 3 months passed without a word about his trial, and his plan to work out every day didn't exactly happen.
Because I'm gonna just be working out the whole time.
As he'd tell his girlfriend via jail phone, he'd gained 40 pounds or 18 kilos. In the process, Wyatt was facing other issues.
Have you gotten in a fight since you've been in there?
I was attacked.
I was attacked.
Of course you were.
As more finds out, Wyatt will be serving at least 2 years.
I know I was being delulu, like thinking that this was gonna be like quick and easy and that you were gonna be home soon. The reality is just like very much like hitting me now.
Despite this, Moore had Icy Wyatt tattooed on her neck, live streaming the session during which she'd get a call. On the phone was a debt collector asking for payments on a mattress. They've got all this money apparently, but can't buy a mattress outright. Wyatt's mum then revealed they had payments on their cars, making it obvious they'd financed their whole life and were pretty much broke.
Wait, is their mom exposing them?
That's actually kind of crazy. Imagine financing your whole life.
Even a mattress.
Wyatt vocalized being worried about the cost of a phone call, while his 40-pound weight gain has turned into 70.
I gained 70 pounds.
What are they feeding him?
Can you believe that? I've gained almost 100 pounds.
As a last-ditch effort, Wyatt sent the judge a letter stating, "I feel absolutely terrible and ashamed for the way I handled things with these people."
No, he doesn't. He's only sad he got caught.
"I'm not the type of person to hurt anyone or vandalize people's property. That just isn't who I am or who I want to be," but the judge didn't buy it. Icy Wyatt's still yet to be convicted, having spent 12 months in prison and lost absolutely everything.
Wait, isn't that crazy? He's in prison right now as we're watching this.
That's kind of funny. He's probably like 120 pounds now.
How does he gain that much in 3 months in prison? I thought it's supposed to be the opposite.
They feed you like junk. It's just junk in there.
Yeah, they only feed you like ramen packets, aren't they? Like really bad foods.
If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe to Sunny V2 and check out another video right over here. Bye.